In this section, we're gonna look at a circular symmetry. As we said in the previous section, symmetry helps us to study a segment of the model instead of a full model. So to analyze objects with circular symmetry, or so-called axisymmetrical objects, a single wedge can be used. The angle of the wedge is arbitrary, but using a small angle may result in a bad element shape, especially when there is no hole at the center of the model. The symmetrical restraints are applied to the cut sides of the wedge, to the faces of the symmetry. So for solid models, they guarantee that every face that is coincident with a plane of symmetry is prevented from moving in its normal direction. When modeling objects with circular symmetry, the geometry, the restraints, and the loading conditions are similar for all other segments that make up the model. And the circular symmetry restraints can be applied for solid models and for static analysis only. There must be defined two similar planar sections and the axis of revolution. And here we can see the disk and the fan with its two corresponding segments for study analysis. In our example, we will analyze the wheel with circular symmetry. So if we analyze the entire model, this will require using much more computer resources and time, considering similar boundary conditions and mesh density. So always, when you have an object with circular symmetry, it is always recommended to try to reduce the model. So in our case, it is enough to analyze only one of the 6 segments of the model. So first, we have to identify that segment. So here we have the entire model, and here we have only one segment. So how this wheel operates? This wheel operates as the transferring element between a pipe and the shaft. So the wheel is pressed in the pipe, and the inner surface of the pipe generates a uniform pressure normal to the outer surface of the wheel. And the shaft acts as a supporting component of the entire wheel pipe unit. That's why shaft will be modeled as a fixture. So first, we're gonna create a study analysis only for one segment, and then we're gonna create a study analysis for the whole wheel. And then in the end, we're gonna compare the results.